Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, as-salatu was-salamu ala rasulihil kareem, wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sunnatihi ila yawmiddin. So we start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we send our salam and salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Everybody say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Okay, Alhamdulillah, today we're gonna do some of the exercise of the lesson that we do last week. So I'm gonna quickly go through the review first and then we'll do a lot of exercises today, okay? Before I start that, a few things. We'll have a big exam because we are almost towards the end of our Islam study. Okay? So there are other studies of Islam, but we'll do it when you grow up inshallah in advanced level. Okay? So we are towards the end of our Islam study. Then we're going to start fail, right? As we discussed at the very beginning, there are three types of word: Ism, fail, and harf. We already know Ism. We know a lot of harfs. Okay, fail. And there are some other harfs we'll do later on. Okay. But before we go there, we have to have a big exam, obviously, right? Because we have learned so many things, so we have to do an exam. I think some people have selective exam on March 12th. Okay, a lot of people are selected. So after that, maybe 18th of March, okay, we'll have an exam, okay, a comprehensive exam of everything we have done so far. Okay, inshallah. Another thing, for some of you, I will, we have a program on Friday. Remember, we used to have a program on Friday for kids. So 28th of February is our Family Friday. Okay, so you're all welcome to come with your parents. Okay, and I want few of you to do some presentation. Okay, you still have 2 weeks. So, and every month we'll have this Family Friday. Okay, so I'll choose different people in different times. So for this week, Amaya, you can do one presentation from the girls' side. Tahmid, you can do one, and Mubarak, you can do one. Fahim will do one, and maybe Zakta will do one. Okay? Friday lectures, short talk, 5 minutes. Okay, so we have 3 boys and 2 girls. Okay, 3 boys, so Mubarak, Fahim and Tahmid, and then Zaftaz and Amaya. Choose your own topic, okay? And next month we'll have the other one, like Hamza, Muhammad, Zara, Sami will do next month, inshallah. So this month, okay, and you can choose any topic, you know. You can talk about angels, you can talk about a surah, or you can talk about a hadith, or you can talk about Kaaba, whatever you like, but not too big, okay? 5 to 7 minutes time, okay? Anything, you can talk about some good sunnah, some good manners, you know, what we should do before we go to sleep, anything that is Islamic in nature, okay, and that is beneficial for all of us, okay? So 5 to 7 minutes is enough. Yes, Ahmed.
Can we do Islamic inventions? Muslim inventions?
Yeah, anything. Yeah, if you but as I say again and again, make it short, not too long, okay? So 5 to 7 minutes maximum, and you have still 2 more weeks to go. So today is only 12. So this will be on Friday 28th of February. Okay, so the last, I'll remind you again next week, okay? So you can choose your own topic, write it down. You can make a presentation like this in a PowerPoint if you want to, and you can give it to me and you can do it there. And girls can do from here, from the girls section, so you have a mic and everything. Or if you want to do from there, you can do it from there, also no problem, okay? So, and you choose your topic, okay, fine?
Yes.
Okay. If you need help to choose any topic from me, I can help you. But if you can choose by yourself, that's better. Okay. Now let's back to our lessons. Okay. So we have done the words, 3 kinds of words, long time ago. We all know about this now, right? So then we do our charts. All these charts must be memorized, as I always tell you. The special mudaf, all these things that we know the meaning, and they are special mudaf because whenever they come and they are before one word, that will make the word a jar, okay? And it will be a mudaf ilay, okay? We also talked about harf of jar. We know the meaning of all the harf of jar, okay? We have to know the meaning of all the what is hatta means, what is min means, what is ala means, what is ila means. And ala could be sometimes comes in the Quran as alay, like we say assalamu alaykum, right? We say ila could be sometimes ilay, like inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun, right? So ala or ila could be, alay or ilay. Also min could be sometimes minan, like if you add it with another word, okay? So these are all things we know, okay? Harf of nasab we know. These are the 8 harf of nasab. You know, inna, anna, ka anna, laita, lakinna, la'alla, bi anna, and li anna. Right? Also after that we did mawsuf sifa. For mawsuf sifa, both has to match how many properties? How many properties has to match for mawsuf sifa? Yes? All 4 properties has to match. Meaning they have both has to be the same status, same number, same gender, and same type. Okay? So these are the mawsuf sifa. What we did last hour, then we have the fragment number 5 or pointing words, you know, haza, hazihi, hazani, hazani, haulai, haulai, zalika, tilka, zanika, tanika, ulaika. And tilka, if you look at the tilka, that means that, but it could also mean those when it comes to broken plural, because broken plural in Arabic means one and she. Broken plural in Arabic means one. Do not forget this, you know, unique thing of the Arabic language, right? So broken plural always means that or thing. Okay. The next thing, so these are the 5 fragments we learned. Now, the reason for us to learn this 5 fragment is that we can identify this fragment. We know the tricks. If we look at the harf of jar, we know, oh, if I ask what fragment it is, what is harf of jar. We know what is, you know, harf of nasab. We know what is pointing words, okay? All these things we know. And we know how to identify them. If I give a ayah or a part of the ayah fragment, you can look at them, then you remember, okay, this is this looks like this means this, and you can most of the time you can translate because you already know the meaning of those, right? Then last class what we did, we tried to find out the invisible is to make a sentence. Like we come to the sentence, it's called noun sentence, jumla ismiya. There are 2 types of sentences in Arabic, noun sentence and verb sentence. Jumla ismiya, jumla fi'liya. Okay, we are talking about jumla ismiya, how to make noun sentence. What are noun sentence? I give an example and I give you the definition. Noun sentence are those where you don't have an active action, right? Like if I say I am a Muslim, there is a verb called am, and it's called auxiliary verb in English, but it's not an action, it's just I'm stating something. Also remember one thing, the difference between noun sentence and verb sentence most of the time, and in general, noun sentence means something that is permanent. Something that is permanent, noun sentence. And fail, the jumla fail, the verb sentence means something temporary. I'll give you an example, then you'll understand. If I say, I ate a banana this morning, okay? Am I eating it now? It's gone, it's past, but it's happened in the morning. Am I going to eat it again? We don't know that, okay? But if I say, my name is Muhammad, okay? I am always Muhammad. Even if I die after 20 years later, if so, our, you know, that brother's name was Muhammad. So this is a noun sentence always points out, yes.
But you can change it.
Yeah, that's the different thing. Then you say against the change. But you know, it always indicates something permanent. It indicates something permanent. Now, to noun sentence, we have to find out in the noun sentence where is the invisible is, and we give some clue. Where do you put a is? Because when you translate something in Arabic, you need to know why. Because to make a noun, where do you put an is? Why should I put are? You know, you need to know these things. And that's why we put some tricks last week, and we're going to use this today to do some more exercise. We already know about invisible of in mudaf ilayh. We say there is no Arabic word for of in Arabic. Okay, there is no Arabic word for it in Arabic, which we learned from the pronoun chart, right? So if I say house of Allah, okay, there is no of. It's, you know, Baitullah. We know it's mudaf ilayh. Just like that, we have to know some tricks how to find out where should I put an is, where should I put an is or an am or an are, okay? And we give, I think, 5 tricks last class. These are the 5 ways to find. The first thing, when you find two words sitting beside each other, the first one is a proper word, and second one, the right after the word after it is a common word, then you put a is between them. Just like that word, so Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah is a proper, it's the name of our Lord Allah. Akbaru is a common. Akbaru is a common word. So one proper word followed by a common word. So that's why in between we say Allah is great. Okay? There's no is, there's no Arabic, there's 2 words here. Allah and Akbar means great. Okay? but in between you put an is because it's a one proper followed by a common. Okay. Also, the second trick is that whenever you see a original pronoun, an independent pronoun like hua, huma, hum, anta, antum, antuma, okay, ana, nahnu, okay, all these things, right away you put a is or an r or an m. When you see an independent one, not the attached one. That's our second clue. Number third, whenever you saw a harf of nasab, any harf of nasab you see, if it is starting with the harf of nasab or it's in the middle or somewhere, after the harf of nasab you put definitely an is or an r, whatever it is, okay? But you must put that one. So this is our third clue. Fourth clue we had ismul ishara, we already know that. Zalika, tilka, haza, hazihi. If this pointing words has a al after it, then don't put any al, that's a fragment. But if the pointing words, the zalika, the chart that we have, the next word has no al, then you put a is after that. So zalika and the next word has no al, then you put an is. If the next word has an al, then don't put an is. Clear, everybody? Okay. And the fifth one is the combination of all the four, meaning whenever you see our 5 fragments that we learned, if we don't find one fragment attached to another fragment, so there's a break. So one is attached to this one, second one is attached to the third one, but the third one is not attached to the fourth one. Whenever you see a break in chain, you put a is there. You put a is there. Now for example, if we go back to our first example, let's see who can explain this to me. Yeah, this one. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Who can break this? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim for me. Okay, you start.
B is with. Ism is name.
Okay, so what is Bismi?
Bismi is with the name.
Yeah, what fragment is that?
B is special mudaf.
No.
Harful jar.
Harful jar. Okay, so Bismi is a jar majrur. The first part Bismi is a jar majrur. Okay. Is Ismi, then second one is Ismi. So first one is B, second one is Ismi. So they two have a fragment. They two have a connection between two of them. Now, is the Ismi connected to Allahi? Is the Ismi connected to Allahi? Not you. Anybody else here? How? Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. How it is a mudaf, mudaf ilayh? Because Ismi has no al and it's a light one, and the word Allahi is in jar status. The word Allahi is a jar status, right? It's not a rafa, it's not nasab. So Bismillah means with the name of Allah. So far is right. So 3 words found. So far we found 3 words: B, Ismi, Allah. All 3 are connected, and we found 2 fragments between these 3 words. Okay. Now the third word Allahi, is it connected to Ar-Rahmani? What is the connection? What fragment is that? Maria. The word Allahi and Ar-Rahmani. What kind of fragment it could be? Yes, Amaya? How can it be more? Can you explain how it's Mawsuf Sifa? Okay, give me the 4 properties of the word Allah.
Allahi is jar.
And the Ar-Rahman is also jar. Good. Allah is singular. Ar-Rahman is also singular. There's no reason for it to be plural. Allah is masculine and Ar-Rahman is also masculine. And Allahi, the word Allah is a proper, and Ar-Rahman is proper because it has al, right? It has Ar-Rahman, it's al. So all 4 properties match. So this is also Mawsuf Sifa. So meaning the 4th one, the 3rd word Allah is also connected to the 4th word Ar-Rahmani and also Ar-Rahimi also. Even the word Allah is connected to Ar-Rahmi. There's 2 Mawsuf Sifa. Allah, Ar-Rahman, Allah, Ar-Rahim. So all of this has no break of chain. In Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, there's no break of chain. Each one is connected to the other one. Am I right or wrong? Everybody clear? B is connected to the Ismi, Ismi is connected to the Allahi, Allah is connected to the Ar-Rahmani, and Ar-Rahmani is connected to Ar-Rahimi as a Sifa with Allah. Or a Sifa with the word Allah. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is always a fragment. It's not a sentence. Okay? It's a fragment. Okay? When you do something, saying this, that completes the thing, okay? So in the name of Allah, that's a fragment, so finishing the thing, okay? So this is one of the example of a fragment where there is no break. So that's why we don't put any is here. We say with the name of Allah. Is there any is here? No. Okay, everything, nothing is it. But then we can say with the name of Allah, we start eating. That's a different thing. That's become a fail language, like a fail, jumla failure, because we are eating something, okay? So that one. Now, so that's why we're going to do some of the examples today, okay? And so that we got our concept clear, okay? Amara and Abdullah, you missed few classes, so you have to go through the apps, yeah, and then. But you finished up to 5 fragments, right?
Yeah.
Did you do this class of Jalika Tilka?
Pointing
words?
Yeah,
you did this, right? Okay, that's so we are there, so we are just have to find out. We're still doing the 5 fragments. Only thing, we have to find out where there is no fragment, basically. Where there is a break of fragment, right? And that's where we translate, we put some E's and R. So we'll start doing the examples now, okay? Everybody ready? Okay, we did this, okay. Okay, so these are the examples we have. Okay, so one by one we'll do. I'll start from Hamza, right? Am I right, Hamza? Ahmed. Yes, good. Okay. If the person doesn't know, then the next person say that. Okay, so Antum Qaumun Musrifun. There's 3 words here. Antum Qaumun Musrifun. Now, what is Antum means? All of you. All of you. Antum means all of you. Now what is our clue about pronoun? What did you say that if we see a what? If you say independent pronoun, is it an independent pronoun Antum? Or is it attached pronoun? Independent. So if it is an independent pronoun, right away you put an is or are. So Antum means you all or all of you are, because definitely you put a are. As soon as you see a independent pronoun in a fragment or in a sentence, you definitely put an R. And all these examples are example of a sentence. Okay? They are part of a big ayah, but they are actually by itself is a sentence. Okay? A noun sentence, a jumla ismiya. So Antum means you, and because it's Antum, we put an R after that. You are Qaumun Musrifun. What is Qaumun Musrifun?
Qaumun.
No, tell me. Qaumun means a nation. So what is the relationship between Qaumun and Musrifun? Anybody? Musrifun means extreme.
Extreme. Indeed, all of you are extreme.
Extreme what?
Like the extreme is.
What is Qaumun means?
The extreme.
Nation. Good. Why you talk? Yeah, you know the meaning. What is Musrifun mean? I say.
I know the fragments.
Extreme.
Extreme. So Qaumun Musrifun means. So what is that? Which fragment is that?
Oh my god.
Moses Siba, yeah. Why are you scared? Say it. Good. Moses Siba, good. Antum Qaumun Musrifun. So the first word is by itself. And if you look at the other word, the 5th rule, which is break of chain, look, Antum has no connection with Qaumun. It's not a mudaf ilayh. Obviously, it's not harf of jar, not harf of nasab. It's not zalika tilka. It's not Moses Siba. So Antum is by itself. The next word Qaumun and Antum has no connection between them, right? But Qaumun and Musrifun have most of sifa. I have a connection. So that's why we don't put any is between them. We put the R at the beginning. Also, the other clue is, as I said, if you see a pronoun, you put an R after that or is after that. Done? Everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Also, yes, last class I told that, in one sentence, if you find 2 breaks, like 2 break of chain, the first break, you put an is or R. The second, third one, you don't worry about that. Just translate like this. Don't worry. So only one is for the first break. Everybody clear on that? We will have some examples like this, okay? So everybody clear on this again? The first example, Alisha, you're all good? Zaftar, you clear? Look, if you don't clear it, it's very simple. We are just trying to find the fragment, and where there is not a fragment, we're gonna translate that with an is or an R or an am, whatever it is. Clear? Next one. Next one, Fahmi, you do this.
Min is a half of jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, min is a half of jar. So, there's a fragment or in min and taliha together.
Good. What is the mean? Taliyaha means like their table or something like this. Yeah?
So there's no is there.
So from their taliya, yes. And Fir'aunun. Fir'aunun is a name. Okay. Is there any connection between taliya and Fir'aun?
No. Or they might.
Sorry. Okay. Kinaunun. Yeah. Kinaunun daniyatin. Okay. So the first one is a fragment. The half of it, yes. No, sister, I can't for this one. Sorry. I'll send you the email, you can get it there, okay? Because this is set up like this, sorry. Okay, so this one, the first one is a half of ja, the mean, okay? The next one has no connection with this one, so that the most of Kinanun and Daniyatun, okay? The Kinanun, Daniyatun, okay? Next one, Ka'anna fi uzunayhi waqara. Ka'anna, try this one. Ka'anna, what is Ka'anna? Where did you learn about Ka'anna? Yes? Where did you learn it? Harf of Nasr. Harf of Nasr, right? Remember Inna, Anna, Ka'anna. What is Ka'anna means? Zara, what is Ka'anna means?
However.
No. What is Ka'anna means? See, you have to know this meaning. Otherwise you can't translate. And we have given this meaning 100 times now, I think. What is Ka'anna means?
Kana is half of Nasr.
I know what the meaning of the Ka'anna.
You are or there.
No. As though, yeah. From there, right? Okay. Yes, as though. As though, okay? Now, Ka'anna is a half of Nasr. So it has to have a Nasr after that, right? Which is the Nasr? What is the Nasr which making it, what is the word it's making it Nasr? Is it making fi a Nasr? Because fi is not a word, fi is a half, right? So what is the Nasr here? Which word after Ka'anna is a Nasr? Look at the word. Yes. No, Uzunahi is a Jar or Nasr. Waqran, yes. Waqran. So Ka'anna is making Waqran a Nasr.
Yes.
Right? So, because remember, in half of Nasr we say half of Nasr doesn't has to be together. This is another example. Half of Jar always has to, guys, no talking, okay? Half of Jar always has to be together. Half of Nasr can be apart. And they're in between there. This is an example for that. See, between Ka'anna and Waqran there's fi uzunayhi. What is fi uzunayhi? Yes?
In
No. What is the fragment?
in his ear. Fi is special mudaf.
No.
Half of jar.
Half of Jar. Simple. Half of Jar. What it means? In. It means in.
Uzun.
Uzunayhi. What is uzunayhi? Who can tell me
Ear.
uzunayhi?
And it has a attached pronoun.
It is the attachment. What is uzunayhi? Yes.
His ear.
His? How many years? How do you know it's two? How do you know it's 2 years?
But it's meant to be female.
That's fine. That's a different thing. Yeah. Huh? Here? No. He means his. It's the attached pronoun. His 2 years. But how do you know it's 2 years, Umayma?
I know it.
Okay.
I know it.
Tell me how.
Because medically we use.
No. That's not. We're not talking about medical. Yes. No. My question is, uzunai is the light version of what? What is the heavy version of uzunai? Uzunaini. Right? Remember the Muslimani. Remember the first chart? Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimani. So uzunai is the light version of uzunaini. That's why we know it's 2 years. Because Muslimaini is that one. And why it is light? Because uzunai has to be light because it's a mudaf. Mudaf cannot have alif lam and it has to be light. So that's why it's light, and the attached pronoun he is a mudaf ilay. So uzunaihi means his 2 ears. So ka'anna means as though, waqran means a block. Okay? So ka'anna waqran means as though a block. And I said in the clue, as soon as you see a harf of nasab, you put an is after that. Okay? Although the harf of nasab is far apart, but when you translate them in English, you bring them together. Ka'anna means as though, waqran means a block. As though a block is fi uzunaihi, in his 2 ears, or in both of his ears. So as though a block in both of his ears. Everybody clear?
Yes.
No. So in our big exam that I'm going to take you, I can even give you a word like uzunaihi, and I have to tell you, explain this word to me. What do you see in this there? So you can say this is a fragment. It's a mudaf ilay because it has an attached pronoun. Because I taught you, whenever you see attached pronoun with an ism, it's a mudaf ilay. Also you tell this is 2 because it's from the first chart we learned the dual column. Singular, dual and plural. Muslimani, muslimaini, like uzunai, uzunani, uzunaini, uzunaini. Okay? So this is how we know that. Okay, next one. Hazani khasmani. Khasmani means people who argue a lot, debater or arguer. What is hazani means? Don't look at the chart.
This. Haza is.
Where did you learn about haza, hazani, hazihi?
Pointing.
Pointing fragment.
I remember.
But hazani means what? Which pointing? Is it mean this, or is it mean that, or those? What is it mean? This? No, not right answer. Yes. No.
These are.
That's why you look at the chart. This is mean both of these, right?
Both of these.
Remember, silence. In the chart, you have 3 columns, right? Haza, hazihi is singular. Hazani and hatani is dual. And haulai and haulai is plural. That's something. As long as you don't remember this chart that you have done so far, you can't go up. You can't go to the next level. You're going to be stuck like this. You know, I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to be able to answer because you didn't read the chart properly. Every chart has to be in your brain. The chart that you have done so far, okay? So hazani means 2 of these. And khas and whenever you say hazani, it's a pointing word. What is the rule for pointing word? If the pointing word has a al after it, do you put an is or not? If the pointing word has a al after it, do you put an is or we don't put an is? We don't put it. Does it have a al after hazani? No. So we don't. So hazani means both of these. Khasfani means arguer. So what is the meaning of this? So here we don't have al, so we put an is, right? So these are arguers. These 2 are arguers. Or both of these are arguers. You understand why we put an R here? Because there is no al. Clear? Are you getting it? Pointing words. Yeah, you have to go through the charts, okay? Okay, so hazani khasman. Okay, next one. Next one for, let's see. Yes.
Have you like parted them on the mail, right?
Yeah, not in the mail app.
Like the app?
Yeah. Okay,
What?
this one is a little bit difficult, but I'll help you with this one. Ba'du is one of our special mudaf.
After him.
And no, that means ba'da. This ba'du means some. S-O-M is some. Okay? And if ba'du and ba'din, ba'du and ba'din comes in the same sentence, one of the ba'd means some, other ba'd means others. So some others basically. It means some, one of the, because there's 2 ba'd there, right? Ba'duhum, awliya ba'din. So one ba'd is some, another ba'd is others. So what is the meaning of awliya means friends? So what will be the translation of this one?
Some of them are friends.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, go keep going. Some of them are friends. What is B? The last.
With what?
Yes.
What's the ein and dog?
Others.
Some of them with others. Some of them are friends with others.
Very good. That's the translation. Some of them are friends with others. Where did you get the R?
Champion.
Where did you get
It's
the R from?
invisible R.
Yeah, I know, but where? Why did you put an R after Ba'duhum?
Makes
Because
sense.
Ba'duhum is a special mudaf, and after Ba'duhum there is no connection with awliya. Awliya, okay, means friends. So that's why here there is no fragments here. That's why we put some of them are friends of others. Okay? Next one. Innal muttaqina mafaza. Which surah is that? Over? Surah Naba, yes. Okay. Hamza, you want to try this one? Innal muttaqina. What does inna mean?
Can I help you?
No. See, that's the first word. Yes, inna means yes.
Certainly.
Certainly. Is there? Good.
It's a harf of nasab. Harf of nasab. Harf of nasab.
Harf of nasab, yes. Innal muttaqina. Inna lil muttaqina. Okay.
For the muttaqin, mafaza.
Mafaza means success. Mafaza means success. Okay. So inna is a harf of nasab. What is this nasab? Which word is the nasab of inna? Mafaza. Yes, because mafaza in nasab is status. So inna mafaza means definitely success. Lil muttaqin means
For muttaqin.
Jara, what is lil muttaqin means? Muttaqin means righteous people. Lil muttaqin. Li muttaqin. Yeah.
The righteous people.
For the, so what will be the whole translation? Inna mafaza means certainly success.
Certainly the righteous people.
No. Whenever listen, silent. Whenever you say certainly, it's a half of nasab, right? But you have to find the nasab of it, and then you say this together. Inna's nasab is mafaza, right? So certainly the success. Then lil muttaqina.
For the righteous people.
So give me the whole sentence.
Certainly the success is for the righteous.
Is, that's the main thing on it. Is for, yeah, good. Is for, that's why you put the is. Because as soon as you find the half of nasab, you put a is after this. So certainly the success is for lil muttaqin. Lil muttaqin is for the righteous people. Everybody clear?
Yes.
Okay, that was the easy one, right? Next one. Allahu muhitun bil kafirin. What is the relationship between Allahu muhitun? Is there any relationship between Allah and muhitun?
I know.
Yes, Aisha. Check properly. Is it Mawsuf Sifa?
Wait.
Okay, let's try it. What is the status of the word Allahu? Rafa. Muhitun is also Rafa, right? Allahu is singular, right?
Yes.
Muhitun is also singular.
Yes.
Allahu is masculine. Muhitun is also masculine. Allahu is proper. Is Muhitun proper?
No.
See, we don't match all the things. So that is not a Mawsuf Sifa. Is it a mudaf mudaf ilayh?
No.
No, it's not a mudaf mudaf ilayh
Because
also,
the
right?
first word is heavy.
Because why not mudaf mudaf ilayh?
I know.
Because Zatas, why the muhi Allahu muhitun is not a mudaf mudaf ilayh? Why? What is the reason? Amaya?
Allah has
No, Allah.
No. Wait. Please, William. Please.
Okay.
It's because Mohaiton is heavy.
No. You're close but not right answer. Yes, more. Yes, good. Mohitun is not a jar. Mudaf mudaf ilayh is only two conditions. The first one cannot have alif lam, has to be light, and the second one is only one condition, has to be jar. Mohitun is not jar, it's rafa, right? So it cannot be mudaf mudaf ilayh. So it cannot be mawsuf sifa. It cannot be mudaf mudaf ilayh. Okay. Obviously it's not half of jar because there is no half of jar here. It's not half of nasab. There is no half of nasab here. There is no pointing words here. So none of our fragment is coming here. So what will be the tag? Muhit means, powerful. Okay. So Allah. Sorry. Yes, Allah is powerful with the disbelievers. Meaning Allah was going to be severe with the disbelievers. Bil kafirin. Bil kafirin is
Wait.
bil kafirin is what fragment? What does B means? B. Bismillah.
Oh,
With. Yes, with. Okay? Okay? Clear, Maria? Shiza? You going well? By the way, listen.
yes.
There's another class will be starting, like this class,
Hmm?
on Sunday. Every Sunday in the morning, 8:30. Okay? So some people will start from the beginning again. If you don't do very good in your exam, that's coming up on 18th of March, I'm going to put you in that class.
Do you have to go?
You have to start from the beginning.
Do you have to go? Or is it optional?
Sorry?
Like
It's 8:30, I mean, that's the only time. Yes, sister. Sorry? Yeah. No, we'll change maybe because 6:30 we cannot take, right? Because the Ramadan daylight saving will come and 6:30 after Iftar. We can't have it, okay? Ramadan maybe we'll close it for the 4 weeks because everybody will be tired, you know? Especially the kids. Yes.
But I go at 9 o'clock in the morning to.
You don't have to do the Sunday because you're already in this class. Don't worry. I'm talking about some people who are new. Okay? Some people who are new, they will start. But if you don't do good in the exam, then you are just like new. You haven't learned anything. Right? So, anyway, next one. Absaruha khashi'atun. Absar means eyes or vision. Vision, like in our vision. So, absaruha khashi'atun. I want you to try this one. Sami, you try this one. Absaruha. Absaruha means, absaru means vision and it has something ha. What is ha here? What is ha? No? Okay, Alisha, you try this one. Her vision, yes. Ha comes from where? What is the pronoun term? Whose pronoun became ha? Huh? Sorry? No. Pronoun we're talking about. Hazi is pointing word. Yes. Here becomes ha. Here means what? Zara, here means what? No, here. No. Here means? She, yes, not he. She. And here, when it becomes attached, it becomes ha. Okay? So, absaruha means her vision. Khashia means scared. Okay? Scared. So now, is there any relationship between absaruha and mudaf mudaf ilayh? Everybody understand that, right? Because attached pronoun. So her vision of her. Okay? Khashi'atun. Is there any relation between her and khashi'atun? No. Okay? So we say her vision is scared. Okay? Her vision is scared. Okay?
It's female.
Yeah. Annal quwwata lillahi. Annal quwwata lillahi.
Wait, certainly the powerful.
No. Anna doesn't mean certainly. Yes. No.
That's the
Quwa means power.
power. Is
That the power, yes. Listen. Remember my clue. Yes.
is
Yes.
for
Is for Allah. Good. Very good. That the power. Anna quwwata means that. Quwwata means power. And quwwata is nasab, right? So it's a harf of nasab. As soon as you see a harf of nasab, what do you put? You put an is. And lillahi for Allah. So anna quwwata lillahi means that the power is for Allah. That the power is for Allah. Okay? Next one. Anna fiikum Rasulallahi. Anna fiikum. Again Anna. What does Anna mean? We just say Anna means that. Yes? I'm going to try this one. Yes. What is the victim of Anna? Who did Anna make nasab? Which word is became nasab because of Anna? Rasula. Yes. So, what are you going to translate like? So you have to translate the harf of nasab and this victim together. That messenger is fikum. Fi here means among, not in. You can say in also. Fikum, what fikum means? Among them. Kum means them. Among all of you. So you should say like this. Listen. Anna Rasulullah. Rasulullah is a mudaf mudafile. So anna Rasulullah means that the messenger of Allah is among you. Can you understand? Are you getting clear? That the anna made Rasula is the nasab, and Rasula is connected with Allahi because mudaf mudaf ilay. So anna Rasulullahi, that the messenger of Allah is among you. So basically, when you are translating this among you going to the end, right? Anna coming first, Rasul of Allah, messenger of Allah coming the second, and then coming a is for among you. Okay? Next one. Innahum fityatun, that's the easy one. Very, very easy. Fitya means young people. A group of young people. Fityatun. Yes, Aisha, you want to try this? Zara, try this one. Tell me this one. What is innahum means? Silence. Innahum. What is inna means? Certainly. Whom? Try to remember the pronouns. Them. Yes. Innahum means? Certainly them or certainly they. Actually. Certainly they. Then fityatun means group of young people or young people.
Certainly they are 50.
Yes. Why did you put an R after certainly they?
Because
Yes.
Innahum and Fityatun have
No connection. No fragment. Very good. Innahum has innahum means a harf of nasab, right? Inna makes whom harf of nasab. Innahum means certainly they, and there is no connection with fityatun, so certainly they are a group of young people. Can anybody guess which surah this part from? Which surah talks about a group of young people? Surah Al-Kahf. Thank you. Sister. Okay, next one. Inna Allaha Rabbi. That's you try this one. Easy, easy, very easy. Think. Inna Allaha. Inna means? No. Anna means that. Inna means? Certainly. Then Allah is. Okay, Rabbi means what? Look at the word Rabbi. That's the tricky part. Certainly Allah is. That's right. What does Rabbi mean? I know you know. Rab means Lord, but Rabbi. There's a ya. See, there's a Rabbi with ba, there's a ya. What is E comes from? In the pronoun chart. Where is E comes from? What is the, which independent pronoun become E when you attach it? How about you? Remember? No? Okay. Aisha, how about you? Zara? Fahim?
My Lord.
Good. My Lord.
Good job.
My Lord. Because Ana becomes E or when it becomes Jar, or it's Ni when it becomes Nasr. Remember this chart? So now do you understand? If you had memorized all the chart, you could have done very, very well. But the problem is, you didn't go through the chart. And there's not too many charts. For 5 fragments, maybe 4 charts, and then 2 charts before that, only the pronoun chart. Not even 10 charts. And if you memorize the small word, what is inna means, what is anna means, what is ni means, what is e means, what is means, you know, believe me, you know 60% of the Quran. You open up any page of the Quran, you will find these things, and you can translate them. Only if you know whatever we have done so far. You don't even need to know more vocabularies. You will find your vocabulary automatically to come in. Okay? Next one. Allahu alimul ghaib. This is a tricky one, but what are you going to try this? Allahu alimul ghaib. Is there any relationship between Allah and alimu? Why no? Could be a most of sifat. It's not? Why not? Let's go through all the properties. The word Allah is Rafa, Alimu is Rafa. So Allah is proper, Alimu is proper or not? No, it's proper. Why is proper? Amaya, why Alimu is proper? Yes.
It says Joel person.
Sorry.
It says for a pessimist.
Why the word alimu is a proper? Why it's not common is proper? Who can tell me? Because still looking?
It's a specific proper word.
No. No. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Look at the word alimu and ghaibi. What is alimu and ghaibi? Alimu and ghaibi is the mudaf ilay. And because the mudaf ilay has a proper al-ghaib, so the alim is also proper. Remember the rule? We said in a mudaf ilay, if the second word is proper, then the first is proper. Like if we say Baitullah, house of Allah. Is the bait in this fragment proper or common? Proper, because the word Allah is proper. The house of Allah, we are talking about not any house, we are talking about the house of Allah. Kitabullah, the book of Allah, okay? Rasulullah, the messenger of Allah. So all these things are proper. So actually that is a mawsuf sifa. Okay? Sometimes the mawsuf sifa can be also take as like is, you can put an is between them. So in this one is a bit tricky one. So it's Allahu alimul ghaib. Allah is the knower of the unseen. Allah is the knower of the unseen. Okay? So after the word. Although Allah and alim has a change. If most of silver we still put a if. This is some exception one, okay? Not a general case. Sometimes it happens like this. Although all of these are connected together. Word Allah is connected to the alim and alim is connected to the al-ghaib. So most of sifa and mudaf ilay, but still we put an is after the word Allah. That's an exceptional case, okay? Next one. Rabbuna Rabbus samawati wal ard. What is Rabbuna? You said Rabbi means my Lord. So Rabbuna means?
Our Lord.
Our Lord, good. So our Lord then, is the word Rabbuna has any connection with the word Rabbu? Is there any fragment between the Rabbuna and Rabbu?
No.
No. So then if you don't know fragment, then what do you do there? Is. So our Lord is Rabbus Samawati. Is it a fragment? Rabbus Samawati, can it be any of the fragment? Yes, Aisha. Mudaf ilayhi, yes. Rabbus Samawati means the Rabb of the Sama and the world, like the sky and the heaven. Okay, so sky and the land. Okay, so the translation of this please. Our Lord Rabbuna is the Lord of the sky and the earth, the world, the whole earth and heaven. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. We don't have much time. 10 minutes. Okay, so you have to do quick. Tilka ayatul kitabi. That's a pointing word. Who can do that? Let's see. Umayma, you going to try this? What is tilka? Yes, Arisha? Tilka means that. Okay, masculine or feminine? Feminine. Okay, that. And what is the rule with the pointing words? If the next word after that, if it doesn't have an al, then what should you do? We put in is. So to say that is, or here actually is those, because ayat is a plural one, because non-broken plural, it also can have tilka. Non-broken, non-human broken plural, right? Ayat is non-human plural. So that is ayat. Tilka ayatul kitab is what? Ayatul kitab, which fragment? Ayatul kitab? Sorry? Mudaf ilayh. So what will be the translation of the whole thing? No. Start from tilka. That? Yes, that is the ayah of the book. Or you can also say, those are the ayah of the book. Tilka can be that or those, depending on human broken plural broken. Clear, everyone? Okay, next one. Ulaika ashabun nari.
This is easy.
Yes.
Ulaika is the friends.
Ulaika means?
The friends.
No, the awliya means friends. Ulaika is from one of our.
Ashabu and Nar means the like companion.
Samaya, tell me. Those.
Oh yeah, those.
Then keep going. It doesn't mean those. It has some other meaning, right? Go ahead. Ashab means companion. Nar means fire. So what is the translation?
Those are
Those are
the companions of the fire.
the companions of the fire. Why do we put an R after those? Because ulaika is following by a word that doesn't have alif lam, right? Ashab doesn't have an alif lam, right? So that's why we put an R. Ulaika means those are. Ashabun nar means companions of the fire, meaning dwellers of the fire, meaning people from Jahannam. Clear, everyone? Okay. Next example. Al-anfalu lillahi. Anfal means, does anyone know what anfal means? Anfal means spoils of the war. Like when in old time, when they used to fight each other, so the group, they lost, they left their belongings, they left their horses or something, okay? And the winner people, they go and collect it. So that's called the spoils of the war. Anfal means spoils of the booty of the war, okay? So anfalu, al-anfalu lillahi. What is the meaning of it? No, Tahamid, it's okay. Zara, how about Maria?
For Allah.
Anfalu, what is lillahi mean? Tell me, lillahi mean. Like alhamdulillah. What is lillahi? We talked about so many times. Lillahi means? Sami, lillahi means? Aisha? For Allah. So al-anfalu lillahi means? The spoils of the war is for Allah. Why do we put it is? Because that anfalu has no connection with lillahi. Right? That's why we put it is. Okay? Next one. Yusuf, no talking. Hafiyun. Ka'annaka hafiyun. What is ka'anna again? We talked about it one example. Ka'anna means? As though. Ka'annaka means? As though you, then hafiyun means recipients. People who receive something. Recipient. So ka'annaka hafiyun. What does it mean? Yes, sir. Yes. Why did you say are? Why did you say are? Ka'anna means as. Ka'annaka means as though. Why there is a are here? Zartaj. Because ka'annaka has no fragment with hafiyun. That's why simple is that. Sorry, mudaf ilayhi, half of jar, nothing else. So when there is a break of chain, we put a thing. Okay. Ka'annaka hafiyun means as though you are a recipient. As though you are a recipient. If I want to say as though you are a Muslim, how are you going to translate that? Sorry? Same thing. If I say as though you are a Muslim, how is it translated? Ka'annaka Muslimun or Musliman or Muslimin? No, Muslimun. Okay, Muslimun. Hafiyun Muslim. Okay, why is the Rafa? We'll talk about it later. Okay, but it is Okay, just a hafiyun. So Ka'annaka Muslimun means as though you are a Muslim. If I say to Zara as though you are a Muslim, how should I say that? I'm talking to Zara. Okay? Yes. Ka'annaki. Yes. Then it's not done yet. Ka'annaki Muslimun. Good. Very good. Two things changes because Zara is a feminine. Ka'annaki Muslimatun. Ka'annaki Muslimatun. You understand? Okay. Next one. Az-zalimuna fi dalalin mubin. Az-zalimuna, zalimun means wrongdoers, bad people, evil people, right? Az-zalimuna fi dalalin mubin. Okay. So now az-zalimuna, does it have any connection with fi? No, right? It's not, no connection. So az-zalimuna means the wrongdoers are, because they have no connection with the fi, next word fi, right? Have always come at the beginning of the word, okay? So definitely, I'm sorry, the wrongdoers are in Dalalin Mubin. Dalal means misguidance, Mubin means clear misguidance. Okay, so what is the fragment between Dalalin and Mubin? No, I know you guys know. This Dalalin Mubin, what fragment is that? Louder. Huh? No. Why is not a mudaf mudakkar? What makes it not? Good, good. I like it. I like it. At least you get say something good. Very good. Okay, next one. Inna Allaha qadirun. Inna Allaha qadirun. Qadir means powerful. Okay. So Inna Allaha is definitely Allah is powerful. Definitely Allah is powerful. Okay. If I want to say definitely what should I say? Definitely messenger of Allah is honest. Definitely messenger of Allah is honest. Honest in Arabic is sadiq. Sadiq. Okay, sadiqun. Okay. How do you translate that in Arabic? How do we say definitely messenger of Allah? Yes, funny. Inna, yeah, good, going. Inna. Rasulullah, but is it Rasulullahi, Rasulillahi, Rasulullahi? Rasulullah, why? Half of Nasr, very good. Inna Rasulallahi, Rasula. Rasula, because of the inna. Rasulallahi, Sadiqun. Inna Rasulullah Sadiqun. Definitely, the messenger of Allah is honest. Okay, next one. Innal insana li rabbihi lakanut. Surah Adiyat, right? Good. Okay, let's see who can do that for me. I think you try that. No. Inna is we, but there's a different inna. Inna with a noon with an alif. That means definitely we. But this is just normal noon. Inna means certainly. Certainly, innal insana means? Insan means what? Human.
Yeah. Certainly human
So should we put a certainly, after certainly human, should we put it is or anything?
No. Yeah.
Of course we should. Why? Because innal insan is a half of nasab. As soon as you see half of nasab, we put in is or are. So certainly human being is li rabbihi. What is li rabbihi means? For his Lord. So certainly human being is for his Lord. Lakanut, la here means the law of emphasis. Remember we talked about the law of emphasis? And kunut means they are greedy.
Ungrateful.
Okay, ungrateful. Actually, that's right. Ungrateful. So certainly human being is ungrateful for his Lord, meaning towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what Allah is saying here. Okay. Wa innahu ala dhalika la shahid.
That's Surah Adiyat.
Yeah. What is wa innahu?
I know the full meaning of this.
Okay.
Wa inna is and indeed Allah is upon.
No, but and indeed no. There's something else also. Innahu.
And indeed he.
Yes.
Allah is upon.
So don't go far. Wa innahu ala. How do you translate that too?
Allah is going to be upon. And
Yes. So don't go other way. So wa innahu means certainly he, and Allah means upon. So how you translate in English?
And he is upon.
Yeah, that's it.
And he is
That's it.
upon.
Yeah.
Zalika is a pointer fragment.
Yes.
And Zalika is that.
That. La is again, the la means certainly again.
And
Shahid,
well.
shahidun means?
Well,
Yeah, okay. Shahid means witness.
witness.
So what is the translation? So wa innahu ala zalika la shahid means
Indeed.
and indeed he is upon that witness. Or in a proper English you can say he is witness upon that. He is a witness upon that. Okay, so we will be witness for our own things. That's what I was saying. Okay, very quickly we finish almost. Okay, don't worry about this one. Okay, fi qulubihim maradun.
What's maradun?
Maradun means disease. Okay, that I do this one. Fi qulubihim. What does fi qulubihim mean? Silence it. Yeah. Qulubihim. Qulub means heart. Qulubihim means? Yeah. Whose heart? Qulubihim. Yes. So fi qulubihim means?
In their heart.
Good. Then maradun means disease.
In their hearts is disease.
Yes. In their heart is a disease. A disease. Why a? Because maradun is common. It means a. Okay. Baitun means one house. Okay. So sir is. Huh? I know. So don't worry about that one. Yeah. So fi qulubihim maradun means certainly in their heart a disease. Okay, certainly in their heart is. Why we put a is after in their heart? Because qulubihim has no connection with maradun. Okay, after qulubihim. So that's why in in their heart is a disease. Okay. Last one for tonight. Ulaika ala hudam mir rabbihim. Ulaika comes from where? What do Ulaika mean? Ulaika means the answer is not your face. You have to memorize this chart. Okay, Ulaika means that. What is Ulaika mean? Those. Yes, Ulaika means those. Okay, so keep going. Ulaika ala. And whenever you say pointing word, Ulaika is a pointing word, right? If the next word has al on it, no. So those are upon hudam mir rabbihim. Translate that word. Guidance from their Lord. Very good. The huda means guidance. Min means from. Rabbihim means from their Lord. So meaning, ulaika, those are upon the guidance from their Lord. Simple is that, right? Those are, so ulaika, and then are after this one because there is no connection between ulaika and ala. No fragments between these two. So that's why we put those are upon guidance from their Lord. Okay? Fahim? Rabbihim means their Lord. What fragment is there any fragment in Rabbihim?
He made an
Attached point. And what type of fragment is that?
That's not a fragment.
It is fragment. Attached pronoun always is a fragment. What fragment is that? Remember what is Rabbihim means? Their Lord. How can you say their Lord in another way? Lord.
Of this.
So when you are off, what is that fragment? Mudaf ilay. Okay, so any attached pronoun is mudaf ilay. Okay, okay. Next class, we will come to the end of the class now. Okay, so next class, this that we are doing now, right? The jumla ismiya, the noun sentence. As I said, all of them are noun sentence. Okay, there are some parts of noun sentence. There's a part before the is. There's a part after the is. Like we are saying, ulaika, those are something, right? Allah is something, right? You know, Rasul is something, right? So there are different parts of Jumla Ismiya. We're going to talk about this part. Okay? So like in English, remember when you in, I don't know, year 1 maybe, when you're in year 1 or year 2, you learn about sentences, and there's a subject of the sentence, and there's object of the sentence. Remember that? Okay? So we're going to learn this in the next class. But again, listen to me carefully. Many of you are very, very poor in the charts. Please go sit down and go through the chart. As I said so many times, if you really concentrate, not even 1 hour, you should be able to memorize those small words. What is inna means, what is bi means, what is fi means, what is kum means, what is anta means. Okay? It's just a matter of your concentration. Okay? One day you give some time and inshallah you'll be good at it. Okay, everybody understand? Okay, so inshallah we finish the class here today. Next week we will see you inshallah. Jazakallah khairan, subhanakallahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.